It's more than a year since I bought my 4K Google TV streaming stick, and on it had this cable. This is known as a HDMI extender, and on it has these very wise words. For your better experience, it is recommended to use the HDMI extension cable. Well, I didn't take this advice and I came to regret it. Luckily for me, I realized my mistake and I corrected it. So today I'm here to give you two major reasons why you should use this cable. And number one is clearance. You see, your streaming stick is a little bit thicker than your normal HDMI cable. I don't know if you can see that. And with this thick clearance, when you try to jam this streaming stick at the back of your TV, it's very easy to break your HDMI port. Streaming sticks and HDMI ports do not have the same dimensions. Although they both have a HDMI port at the end, you can see that the HDMI cable is a little bit slimmer than the streaming stick. Take a look at this manual. This is my TV manual, and in it, you can see the maximum dimensions required for your HDMI port as well as a USB flash drive. And you can see in the A versus B, when it comes to the HDMI port and USB, the maximum allowed is 10mm by 18mm. This is way smaller than the average dimensions of the streaming stick. The streaming stick is a little bit beefier, so for clearance issues, it's better to use the HDMI extension provided. So if you try to jam your streaming stick at the back of your TV, chances are that you will break your HDMI port. And when you break it, you're either going to need one, a brand new motherboard, or two, someone experienced to solder it back. And believe me, people who can solder back HDMI ports, they don't come cheap. And the biggest reason why you should use the HDMI extension is heat. You see, streaming sticks, being smart TV devices, they have a processor, RAM, and storage all packed in one. But one thing they don't have is a cooling system to dissipate all that heat into the air. The motherboard inside the TV has an advantage because it has all that space where it can just dispel all that heat into the surrounding air. The TV also has these gaps at the bottom and at the top to pull in cold air from the bottom and expel it at the top as hot air. That is not available on the streaming stick, and these things do produce a lot of heat, and this thing can get very hot. Just take a look at the temperature I measured after only an hour of using my device, and this is only on YouTube. These things produce a lot of heat, and they actually use the HDMI cable to expel all that heat, and it's not good to just take all that heat and jam it into your HDMI port on your TV directly. At first I did that, and being a guy that repairs TVs, I noticed some tinting on the TV screen. It was very easy for me to notice these changes, and I quickly realized it's probably because of all that heat. So when I started using the HDMI extender, that problem went away. So always use the HDMI extension on your streaming stick. Don't just jam it at the back of your TV. And even if your TV has space, you will still regret it in the future. So that's it. I hope you learned something new today. Let's meet in the next video. My name is Dominic. Thank you again for watching, and goodbye.